Have you ever needed to cut a perfect circle in wood and found yourself wondering, what's the best way to pull it off? If so, you're in the right place. Today, I'm breaking down 4 simple and effective ways to cut circles using tools you probably already have in your shop. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned DIYer, there's a method here for every project. Let's kick things off with one of the most popular methods using a jigsaw with a pivot point. Here's what you need: a screw, a string or a scrap wood arm, and your trusty jigsaw. First, measure and mark the center of your circle. Drive a screw into that center, attach your guide arm, and let your jigsaw ride at the edge of the arm. As you move around the center, you'll get a clean, controlled cut. The trick is keeping your pace nice and steady to avoid chipping. This works great for medium to large circles, and you don't need any fancy add-ons. Now, if you want razor-sharp precision, nothing beats a router with a homemade circle jig. Clamp your wood securely, set your pivot point in the jig, and make shallow passes, increasing the depth each time. This is the go-to for tabletops, speaker cutouts, or even wooden signs. Just make sure your router bit is sharp and work slowly to avoid burning those edges. Next, let's talk about the bandsaw method, one of my personal favorites for thick or oddly shaped materials. Just trace your circle, rough cut around it with relief cuts, and then slowly trim right along your line, rotating the piece as you go. This is best for smaller circles or when your material is too thick for the jigsaw. Quick tip: a sanding spindle or drum sander can refine that curve afterward for a really clean finish. And for small, precise circles, especially in thinner wood or for craft projects, a hole saw is your best friend. Just pop it onto your drill or drill press, clamp your workpiece down tight, and cut away. Hole saws are quick, give you perfect circles, and the cleanup is minimal. Just be careful to avoid tear out, especially if you're using a handheld drill. So, how do you decide which method to use? It really comes down to your tools, the material, and the size of the circle. Need high accuracy and smooth edges? Go with the router jig. Want speed and simplicity? Jigsaw all the way. Bandsaws shine for thick cuts, and hole saws are perfect for small jobs. Here are a few pro tips to get crisp, clean results whatever method you choose. Use painter's tape along your cut lines to reduce tear out. Mark your circle with a sharp pencil or scoring knife for accuracy. And always sand your edge after cutting to tidy up any rough spots or burn marks. There you have it, 4 proven ways to cut perfect circles in wood. These techniques work for furniture, home decor, and more. Once you've tried them, you'll know exactly what fits your next project. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more real-world woodworking tips. Let me know in the comments what's your go-to method for cutting circles. I'd love to hear about your projects and the tools you use. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.